So question 4, in the diagram of circle C, line PQ intersects circle C at point Q, and line PQ is perpendicular to segment CQ. Point X is on line PQ and segment CX is drawn. Julia must prove that line PQ is tangent to circle C at point Q. So this is quite similar to the example. This is proving the theorem 4202, and so I would be using some examples from this. If I wanted to scan, I just want to see if they have a proof for that. That's 4204. No. So since they do not have an example of proving theorem 4202, I'm going to be using this example that is for a very similar proof. It's just the opposite one, so we're starting with opposite things, and so I'm going to remember that. So this one is saying that it would be completed by a contradiction. So a contradiction that shows PQ must be tangent if it is perpendicular. Yes. A temporary assumption that line PQ is not tangent to the circle and is secant instead. Okay, that is what the contradiction would be, is instead of it being tangent, it would, this PQ would actually hit the circle in two places, one right here and one right here. That's what secant is. So that's the contradiction. And the next one, let's see, side, side, side. No, this one didn't have any triangles, so I'm gonna eliminate this one and this one as well as this one. So let's see if this one makes sense for us, since we could eliminate the side angle side, hypotenuse leg, and side, side, side congruence postulate just by using the example in the lesson. Again, this is for theorem 4201, which is very similar to this proof. So constructing another point X on line PQ, which is another common point with circle C. So let's see, did they construct? They constructed another point E. And if you notice in here it said construct point X, which is on PQ. And so constructing another point X on PQ, which is another common point with circle C. Yes, that's what we would do. So that's how I would use the lesson examples in order to go through and answer these ones. So if it were me, I would write this question down in my notes. I would highlight what is given, which it is given that this line PQ intersects circle C at this point and that it's perpendicular. They want us to prove this. And then I would write down what is useful. So I would write this down in my notes so that I could use it on the checkpoint when I reach it.